All right, so I got this little table that's otherwise in pretty good shape, I think, from a friend, and I was going to list it to see if I could sell it because these little tables usually don't go for very much. It's just a little side table. But right here, it has some kind of gnarly scratches, and so like this part right here, a lot of that will come out with the Watco dark satin polish that I used. It seems to work pretty well on this mid-century stuff if it's kind of that walnut tone. But I'm going to try to do a little bit extra to see if I can't raise these up by steaming these scratches. So that's going to be kind of my test piece for it before I work on another piece. So this will be not exactly prototyping, but this will be the initial, the maiden run for the steamer. So just a quick note, there's the other side. It looks like maybe this side, I don't know, faced a window, or I am not sure. But it looks like the finish is kind of popped up a little bit there, which usually indicates like a sun fade situation. So maybe this side was more exposed than the other side. The other side is in pretty good shape. So maybe this side just had chairs and stuff banging into it. And then there was sunlight kind of cracking up the finish down there. Because I see a lot of that on older mid-century modern furniture. So that's the other thing I'm going to try and do is I'm going to take my new sander and I'm going to try kind of going back and forth with the grain to see if I can take that down some and then work a maybe that polish in there to seal it back up and get some color to even it out. Okay, so under the heading of live and learn and funny things you figure out doing this, I put some denatured alcohol in this area, and so it's a little wet from the steaming above it, but it's smoothed it out, it looks like, and so it might be a shellac finish, which is good because it'll be easy to repair this dry spot up in this area here. Let me adjust the camera. So right up in here, there's more dry spot, but the thing I was going to show you is this guy right here. Is that there was this blue chalky ink stuff, and so I smeared some alcohol on it hoping it would ride out with the Q-tip, but instead I turned it into some weird, looks like a toxic cloud. So I'm going to try hitting again with the denatured alcohol and maybe just a paper towel to see if I can actually get it to float and pull it out. Otherwise I'm going to have to do some sanding on it apparently, or scraping to get it. I thought it was just chalk dust, but it's got to be some kind of weird tint or something. So anyways, we'll see how it goes for me. So we're going to try my first experimentation with steaming here. I'm going to put a little water onto a piece of linen if I can get it to stay. So I got some linen here. Try and saturate it with a little bit more with my trusty mustard bottle. Try over here on the side. Wow, look at that. Huh. Yeah, it seems to be working pretty well. I'm going to press my luck and try doing this. Oops, that's the water falling out of the iron. So other than technical issues aside, it seems to really be working here. The steam helps the fibers push their way back out and reduces the compression. So I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to take the dog for a walk, and then I'm going to see how that looks. Okay, under the heading of Here Goes Nothing, I'm going to throw a bunch of alcohol in this spot. denatured alcohol, methylated spirits, I think is the Brits call it. I'm going to let it soak in a little bit. And then I'm going to try and just wipe away this awful blue stuff. And so I'm going to give it another shot, and hopefully this stuff will just float away for the most part. So otherwise, if it's really bad, I may have to turn the whole bottom shelf blue. That seemed to help a lot. It's definitely a finish that dissolves with alcohol. And so, worst case scenario, I maybe take a scrubbing pad, almost like a Scotch-Brite, and load it up with alcohol and try and carry this away as much as possible. All right, we'll see how that's looking after the dog walk. Okay, so this was my mistake. I got kind of so tired of setting up the camera and taking it down that I forgot to shoot the video for this while I was doing it. But this is pretty remarkable. This is the side of this little table that was really scratched up. If you go to the earlier part of the video, and even this corner part here, and then I had that weird, I don't know if it was makeup or what, the blue stuff. So what I did was I just took an oil stain in a walnut tone, and I pretty much just wiped it on the whole desk. And it darkened up these patches. And so what I'm going to do is actually do maybe one more touch-up right there in that little corner. All right, right there. Make that disappear. But otherwise, it looks pretty good. You know, these tables aren't worth a whole lot, so there's a point at which you're just kind of goofing around on how close, you know, just nitpicking, and I don't intend to hang on to it, so there's only a certain amount of effort and time I need to put into this guy. But I gotta say, the camera's brightening stuff, but otherwise, you know, just looking with my regular eyes, it looks pretty good. And the oil stain actually even took out a scratch in the top, and it's one of the I don't know if you can see it here. It's a let me see if I can zoom in on the edge. It's a plastic top, so it's a synthetic wood. And so the oil stain even got rid of that, so I am pretty happy. So I'm going to do a quick handheld video. As I said before, I actually forgot to record the application, but I put an oil-based walnut stain on this leg that was it was scratched through the finish, and you remember there were some scratches, deep scratches here, and the camera's picking it up because it's kind of a dark day, but it's really pretty much gone if you're not looking for it. And then that finish, there's some weird powder blue makeup, and I was able to just take the oil-based stain, just kind of wipe it on and kind of burnish it out. It was a little sticky last night, especially right here. It felt a little tacky, and just a bit over here and on the side, obviously, because there's so much going on. But I just took a paper towel and then just burnished it down. Just gave it a good rub, and then gave that whole shelf down there a rub down. And there's a couple of spots where maybe I just didn't cover it all, but you know, one application of paste wax or something, and if somebody takes care of it, it's pretty much going to disappear and be right as rain. So I was going to do more work on it before offering it for sale, but I think it's you know, it's just up to somebody whether they want to take it home and finding the right buyer.